What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today, we're checking out a cool little game by Adam Saltzman called Overland. Adam Saltzman, if you don't know who he is, he's a pretty respected game developer. He's made a lot of cool little titles that have been very, very popular in the past. And so he's working on a turn-based strategy, survival, open-world, road trip game called Overland right now. I've had this key for a while through itch.io. I jumped in. He had a early access for only 100 people type thing he did like a year or so ago. And I bought one of the keys because it looked like it was going to be a pretty sweet game. And so the general idea of the game is it's kind of like Starship Troopers. Like these weird crystal bug things have taken over Earth. And you and your friends in a car going location to location, trying to make your way off the map and survive while running around. The game is merciless. It's one of those turn-based games where one hit can kill you. It's pretty hard in that way, but also your one-hit kills other things. And so in a lot of ways, the turn-based strategy of the game is somewhat binary. Whoever strikes first wins, and most of the enemies have very specific movement patterns and things like that. And so it's a game that rewards memorization and intelligent play and strategic movement. And the fact that everything is kind of one-shot kills actually makes the game a lot better because it makes things very razor thin when it comes to the strategy of the game. And it keeps things simple while at the same time making you think. And I think that's a pretty solid combination for a strategy game. So let's play some Overland. I think you guys are going to like this game. I think the game is pretty cool, even in its limited early access form right now. Or it's not even early access, really. It's an alpha version. It's a very, very early build. But let's start with the introduction. Yeah, we're going to just begin with the introduction. I don't really want to play the saved game that I have going. I was testing out the controls and everything to make sure that I knew how to play the game before we started. So the goal of the game, go west. Go west, young man. That's all we need to do is get off the map. We need to steal a car. We need to find some gas and make some friends. And ain't that always the challenge? So we're going to start out on an overmap right now. We've got two people. We have Susanna, and we've got another character over here who we can invite to our party. Yo, you want to join up? That guy's name is Kirk. So we've got Kirk, and we've got Susanna. He's stubborn, so he has no action penalty while he's injured. He also has an empty inventory, and an empty inventory, what's her special skill? What does she do? Shortcuts. She uses less fuel on detours, and she's the original. She's the OG. She's the one that came on the box. I think what we need to do is we need to search and scavenge as much as we can. So let's get moving. That's one player down. We're going to move Kirk over to here by this car so he can search it on his next turn. And then we're going to end it right there. Search that car for me, amigo. And so going through the car, he found gasoline. I don't know how much gasoline he found. We can click on him to find out. He found 4 gallons of gasoline. I think a car holds 20. And so that's a good thing to have. Every character can hold 2 items. Different items do different things. There's everything from weapons to things you can throw to just all kinds of random little things you can pick up, which is another part of the game that I actually think should really be expanded on. I like the idea that the characters have whatever they found on the ground, and that's all that they have to defend themselves or use. So far in playing the game, I haven't found any guns or anything like that. Everything that I found has been things just like planks, boards, random other little stuff that you could use as an improvised device to protect yourself, but really it's not going to last long, and I like that about this game. There's no permanent solutions from what I've seen so far with this game. There's only kind of half measures, and that leads to the player always feeling a little bit desperate, which forces you to play a little bit better, and I'm pretty excited about what this game is going to be, I'll be honest with you. We can search this trash can right here, which I think is a really good plan, and inside the trash can, did we find anything? I think we found more gas inside the trash can. And then we're going to try and get to that car. We can't just move around it, but then when we drive the car, that's right, the level doesn't end when you get in the car. You actually have to drive the car around on the map too, which is pretty sweet. This trash can is going to be in the way, and if you crash your car, it takes damage, and it's just not good. So we'll pull that up and out of the way. We want to be careful about the amount of noise we make. The more noise you make, the better the chances that you're going to wake up some really, really nasty things. And so he just poured all the gas inside of there. The other thing he can do is he can take that med kit that's in the back of the car, and he can just kind of hold on to that. He can just keep it, or you can put it back wherever you want it. You can store stuff in the trunk. It's entirely up to you. So Kirk, get in the car, and so there it is. He'll pop open the car door, and he'll get on in there, and then we need Susanna to go over here. I don't think she has any AP left. Those 2 little chevrons or those 2 little pips right there, how many AP you have for movement and doing other fun things like not getting eaten by giant bugs. I was going to say space bugs, but I don't know if they're from space or not. She's out of AP, so she can't get into the car right now. And so we'll get on in. That's just a little tutorial level to teach you the ropes and get you used to how the game works. And so after we start the car, Bam, bam, bomb. We can floor it, and we can get the hell out of Dodge. And that's the tutorial stage where you have all the time in the world to fiddle around. In future stages, things are going to get worse. The longer you stick around, the more bugs that are going to show up, and you can be very aggressive, and you can be super crazy, or you can kind of just, you know, take the easy route and hope that you have enough gas to get by. We have somebody who's stranded over here in the North Highlands, and it looks like there might be gas there. Oh, no, it takes 4 gas to get there. Over on this side, we have a fresh car. And so it really comes down to what we want to do. I think I'm going to go for the person. Each one of these is a level that we have to play through, and then once we get to Maplewood, we're done. We're the hell on out of here. So let's go to North Highlands. We're going to rescue a person. I think preserving human life is a pretty good thing to do in this particular situation. We don't have a lot of gas right now, so our choices are going to be somewhat limited to what we want to do. There's a bug right there. The bugs can only move 1 space, so don't worry too much about them. However, a smart idea is to hop out of the whip and pick up weapons wherever you can. And so I want you... Is there a way for me to use the stick, or I wonder if he just uses that automatically if he's near the bugs. Go for that trash can, and then with Susanna, she's going to go over and get this stick right here so that she can defend herself. Pick that on up, and now we've got items that allow us to fight with the enemy. Glass bottles are the same as sticks. The only difference is glass bottles break once you hit an alien with them 1 time. Whereas if you have the stick, I actually haven't broken a stick yet. I don't know how many times you can stick it to the aliens, but I assume a number of times because I've used the sticks like crazy and they seem to work pretty well. That person's going to try and limp on over us and say, "Get me out of here." Let's go ahead and invite that individual. We do have the option to kill her, so I'm assuming later on there's going to be traders and stuff like that, and you'll have to figure out ways to get rid of them. But for right now, not really an option. You, sir, go ahead and, if you can, get over to here and then heal her, because she is wounded. So that med kit right there from Kirk will get her all nice and patched up. Meanwhile, Susanna, go for the mailbox. I think inside the mailbox we can do something. Pick up that bottle. I'll probably have her swing over that way and grab that. I don't know if there's anything inside the barrel. I've never seen that particular environmental decoration before, and so I'm going to have to wait and see. He's trying to move up on me. All right, you move over to there, and you kill that one with the stick. Bap! Down it goes, and as you can see right there, a fracture opens on the ground. When you kill the bugs, more of them spawn, and so you've only really got like 1 turn to do your thing. There was another stick inside the trash can over there. I'll probably have Ivy go over to this side and grab a weapon. What does she have in her hand right now? A rock? Maybe she can throw that? I don't know. We'll have to play around with it and see what happens. Oh, she can only have one or the other. All right. I do like the fact the game allows you to undo your actions if you do it right after like you get done with an action. I'm going to move him to right there and keep him nice and close, and we're going to search this real fast. And it looks like we found ourselves a wooden shield. That's pretty rad. I wonder if that blocks like 1 attack. I've never seen that item before. And that's one of the fun things about this game. It's got kind of like a Power Stone vibe to it. And I realize that's a weird game to invoke. But like there's weird odds and ends and doodads, and you don't really know what they do until you test them out. And they're everywhere. Like every time I play this game, I find some other weird object that I can use to defend myself or do some kind of action. And I think that's pretty swell. Can I get inside this barrel right here? Can we search that? We can pull the barrel. We can't really do much else with it. But you can pull that to make a barricade or something of the like. Interesting. Yeah, take the stick. I feel better about having the stick because I know what it does than the rock. I don't know. I like to know what I got going on for me right now. So that bug is right there. I think we need 1 AP to smack him, though. I'm pretty sure we need an extra AP in order to deck him and get him out of our way. So I will, with you, move to there. Search that trash can, see what you can find. Maybe some gas or something like that. Looks like we found a rock inside the trash can. That's not really going to be that helpful. You get over here and get inside the car. Oh, she can't get in without an AP. That bug's going to move to right there. And with Susanna, throw a bottle at him. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Get that thing up and out of my face. Get out of here, alien. Never underestimate the implements of a barroom brawl. And then we will hop in the whip. We've already searched this location. Unfortunately, I was really hoping we'd be able to pull out... There you go, hop in the car. I was really hoping we'd be able to find some kind of thing to help us out here, but it doesn't look like we have that kind of luck today. I was hoping we'd find some gas or something to make the trip a little easier, but that's life. Let's bounce the hell on out of Dodge, and that's our second map taken care of. So as you can see, the game plays rapidly, but you kind of got to think about what you're doing, because you know the enemies can only move 1 space. You can move 2 spaces, but it's easy to get overwhelmed and get yourself into trouble. We got a fuel cache over here. We're going to need it. We're low on gas, so let's drive to Hudson. We've got enough armed people to where I'm not that worried about a confrontation with the aliens. I think we should be able to sweep them pretty fast and get them up. Oh, it's nighttime. I've never done a nighttime run before. Okay. This should be very interesting then. So, Ivy, get out of the car and go grab that gas. Yep, go get the gas for me. Can she not carry a stick too? Okay, so we need somebody to protect her. You get over here and watch Ivy's back while she's over here in case anything tries to run up on her. And we're going to push. We're going to push this fire barrel around in order to illuminate our way. I'm hoping we don't get lost. I know that it's 2 units south of the stick. And so there's our first alien right there. It's going to be very difficult to act in accordance with what we want to do here. You move to here and kill that thing. Ah, his stick broke, so you get 2 kills. All right, that sounds about right. You kill that one just to keep us safe. She managed to drop that one, but we are going to have problems pretty soon. You come back over here. Well, don't get it. Well, maybe get in the car. I don't know what that is right there. That thing looks a little scarier than whatever I've seen before. You move over to here, and so that one looks a little tougher. Grab a torch. There you go. Combine the stick with the fire. And we'll kind of use that to scout around a little bit and see what we can find. You go over to there. Oh, no, that's the wrong person. Don't do what you're doing right now. All right, drop that right there since I already screwed up. And Kirk, you kind of have a look around over there. There is the propensity for something to go very wrong in this moment, but I'm not going to panic about it too heavily. I didn't realize this was going to be a night raid, which makes this a little scarier for us. You, sir. Keep looking around. We got a car that we can search right there. We got a bug right there. Okay, so you kill the bug. So that one's down. We just spawned another one, though. Hopefully we're not moving into an ambush here. Can't go that way, so let's just keep sweeping and looking for whatever we can find. Meanwhile, Kirk is going to search the car, and hopefully he can pull something useful out of that thing. He's got himself a gas can. That sounds great. 2 gas cans are pretty much what we need in order to get out of here safely. He's got a bug on him, so you run away and pick that up for when the alien tries to rush you. You come over here and pick that up. And holding a stick that's on fire. Holding a stick that's on fire near a can of gas seems like a really shitty plan to me, but we're going to do it anyways because screw it, I'm not a wise man. Here comes that big critter right there. It's starting to rain, so fill up the car. Can you smack him from where you're at? So that's the difference with the bottles. The bottles can strike diagonals. I don't know how many HPs that thing has, but I'm not going to risk it for right now. Let's pull back into a defensive line. He's either got to use the shield or he's got to pick up the gas. Drop the shield. Pick up the gas. You've got a bottle, so I'm going to do my best to make this work. End the turn, see what the enemy does here. We've got 2 aliens coming in. You throw the bottle at the alien. I think we heard it. Set that fool on fire. Oh, Christ. I didn't expect that to work quite so well. You move over to there, but don't get bit by anything. Hopefully the fire doesn't travel. You go around that side, and I'm going to really gamble on the fact that that fire is not going to travel on me and just hope for the best. It is raining, so I'm thinking maybe we've got time to deal with it. Search that car. What's in there for us? Another can of gas. Hell yeah. Okay, so you come down around this side. You fill up the car. And then you move to right there so that the aliens can't get at you. So we've got another can of gas. With you moved right there, just to form a defensive blockade around the back. We'll end the turn, and we'll see what the aliens do. But I think we should be okay. So, like, you get in the car. Kurt, get in the car. You come over here and get in the car. We'll actually fill it at the next location. We'll go to a safe spot next, and then we'll fill it. And I think it'll be okay. So let's The car's on right now. Yeah, get the car on. Do we have any AP left? We do. She can drive and get us out of here. What a dangerous map. I didn't even realize there was nighttime levels. That was bad. That could have gone a lot worse. Like, way, way worse. I don't think we need more gas, so I'm not going to worry about that too much. Let's go to Otis Orchards. It says we can pick up a new person over here, but we don't have room for them. So unless there's a car that's a little bit larger at this location, I don't think we're going to be much help to this individual. Like, we're pretty much here to loot and scoot is what it comes down to. I'm going to move her over to the trash can. Take me with you. I can't. Like, I would love to, but I can't. Like, it's not a matter of kindness versus evil versus generosity. It's just a matter of I can't help you right now. And that's part of the survival experience. You got to make hard decisions like this where it's like, I can't help you. I'm sorry. So there we go. We're at 18 gas right now, which sounds good to me. She's got no AP left. Our entire group is done. You got to get me out of here. I can't. Like, there's nothing I can really do. I got no space in the car. It only holds 3 people. Search that car right there. And I don't know what we found. It looks like a baseball bat or something that we found over there. Use. Search the trash can. Found ourselves a rock. I don't think that's going to be very helpful. We can, however, run over and get a bottle if we need to. I'm going to bait the alien over to here. And whatever it decides to do is kind of what I'll adhere to. Grab that bottle right there. Yeah, get that thing. And I don't know if you can... Yeah, throw the bottle at it. There you go. I'll do you one solid. I'll kill the alien that's over here, but I don't really know how else to help you. You can also give items to other characters like that right there. You can hand off sticks and things of that nature. So, pretty cool little mechanics up inside of here. There's one trash can left. I'd like to search it. It's a little risky because that alien's coming out of the ground right there, but I don't really have any other options, so we're just going to go for it. You go grab one of those bottles right there because I think it'll be helpful. And Kirk, we don't have anything else going for us. So that thing's coming out. Let's get up to right here. We will search. We found a shield. Good stuff. So that allows us to push enemies around a little bit and form a shield wall. We can kill other people, in case you were wondering about that, but that seems like kind of a dickish move right now. We're already leaving this person, like, abandoned with a bunch of aliens, so, like, I don't really see the point in murdering them on top of it. Then again, it might be considered a mercy killing, so I don't know. It'd be funny if they tried to steal your car. That's what I was a little worried about. I was like, what if they just run up and they steal your car? And they're just like, nah, son. And they jack your shit and run off. Then what do you do? Yeah, everybody get back inside the car. We'll end the turn. And we should be able to bail out of here on this character real fast. And Susanna's got an AP left. Turn on the car. Does anybody have AP? All right, let's get out of here. And so as you can see, it's a simple little strategy game. It's not hard. Like, anybody can pick up and play this game, but you do have to make decisions every now and again that are like, let's just go for the next map. I don't think we need any other supplies. It says it's safe, though, so maybe it's worth a look. I've never actually gone to one of these points right here, so maybe there's something cool. Let's go have a look. It's kind of a waste of gas, but maybe we'll find some gas there. If we can find some gas to replace what we have, no complaints from me. It looks like we've got 2 cars, so you go over there and search the trash can. We found a flare. What does a flare do? I wonder what a flare does. Looks like if I have AP, I can ignite it, but I don't know. Search that car right there. And that had a med kit inside of it, which I'm pretty intensely interested in. So grab the med kit. And with Susanna, she's going to get this trash can. He's going to make a sprint for that car over there. And I think we should be alright. Yeah. Things appear to be coming together alright. That wasn't really what I wanted you to do, but, like, I wanted you to store the flare in the car. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Store the flare inside the car so you can pick up a... No. Store it inside there. And then pick up that stick so that you've got a weapon. Hold them off for a minute. I was hoping I'd find gas here, but I guess that's just the way it goes sometimes. Can I store the stick inside of there too? Oh, you can only store... I guess the items might have different sizes or something like that. I don't know. What's inside this car right here? Anything good? Ooh, a metal pipe. Yeah, drop the stick and get the metal pipe. I bet that lasts for like 3 hits. All right, so you're up the road right there. Search that trash can. And that had a med kit inside of it too. I'm willing to sacrifice the shield to get a med kit because med kits are crazy useful. They allow you to take 1 more hit than you would take before, and so I'm okay with that as a particular exchange. Alien's going to move to right there, so it's not really that much to worry about. Let's get everybody back and over by the car. And if I can, I'd rather just get out of here without actually having to fight anything. If I can avoid having to waste a stick hit on one of these guys, I would very much prefer that. So everybody in. We have a bunch of med kits. We're all ready to go. Let's end the turn. I don't think the aliens can attack the car or whatever they are. I don't know if they're aliens. I keep saying aliens. I'm calling them aliens for right now. They're aliens, all right? And then we'll turn on the car. Let's get the hell out of Dodge. And there it is. Off to Maplewood we go. Bong danga bong danga bong danga bong danga bong danga bong danga bong 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 danga bong danga bong danga bong danga. So it's day 2 at sunset. We do have an alien around. We have multiple aliens around. I have no idea what that thing is right there. This is the furthest I've ever played into the game. I played like half a map to practice for the series and make sure I knew all the controls and everything. But for the most part, when I call something a gameplay impression series, I want it to be just that. I want it to be like impressions. Like I don't want to know what's coming because I feel like it kind of ruins it. Store the med kit in there. And you've got the flare. What does the flare do? I assume it just illuminates area in case we're on like a darkness level or whatever, but I don't know. She's going to have to be the person that gasses up the car and everything. No, don't do that. Pick that up. There you go. She's going to be gassing up the car while the other people defend her, is my thought. That's just the big thing that I'm thinking right now. We might take a little while on this level, but we are standing our ground. Stand our ground, we won't give in. We're smacking buggies. All right, so let's fill up the car. So that's 4 more gallons of gas right there. We're at 16 out of 20, which means we need to go grab something else. He's got a pipe, so I assume, yeah, drop the flare right there since it's lit. And it's lit, fam. Didn't you know? You go over to there. I don't think she can pick up the stick from right there. You move over and protect her just in case. I don't know what that thing is, but we'll look at it on the next turn. You go over by the gas can. And so there we go. We got them all over us now. Pick that up. So you've got a gas can now, which is great. Move over to there. Smack that alien. Bap. Down he goes. This place isn't right. It's too sensitive. What do you mean by that? Pick up that stick. Bap that alien. There you go. Another one bites the dust. What is that? I can drag it? I don't know what it is. Maybe I need it up and out of the road in order to get away. I think I might. Okay, so let's kill this. I'm going to have her come over to this spot, and she's going to drag that thing back so that it's out of the way of the car while he fills everything up. We should have at least 2 turns of clarity before the enemy really starts to bust in full force. Oh, no. All right, so you go over to here, drag that back. Perfect. Get out of the car, it's fine. And we'll fill that up on the next turn. I don't know if I searched that car. I don't think that I did. Okay, so she's got a shield, and that's going to be the end of our turn. Yeah, they're absolutely hunting us. I wonder if we can do anything about that pothole right there. Like, I wonder if we could have pushed the rock into it in order to make ourselves safer. You ain't got a weapon, so fix that issue. And then start making your way back to the car. Just get in. Yeah, fill up. And then get in. And with Ivy, you get in as well. I don't think we need to tempt fate on this one. And that leaves one person outside the car who needs to get here, but we do have a lot of bugs in the way. Then again, we looted everything. We had a fairly successful turn, so yeah, turn on the car and get out of here. Oh, good. The pothole doesn't mess with the car. Oh, I was so worried that was going to damage the car when we went over it. Hey, and there it is. We made it to the Woodlands. I wonder if the Woodlands are in the game yet. or if this is just the early alpha, so who knows how much gameplay there actually is. Oh, it is, cool. My name is Splattercat. This game's called Overland. If you wanted to see a little bit more, I got it for you. I think we'll do one more episode. I'd like to continue checking it out, and I think the game's got a really cool art style. I like how the game is simple, but at the same time it requires some thought, which is actually kind of a hard thing to balance. I love how there's random items and things you can pick up, and I'm pretty excited about what this title is going to be once it actually reaches its conclusion. I'll see y'all next time. If you wanted to get the game for yourself, I'll put links for you down below so that you can check that out. I don't know if the game is currently up for sale because I know they were doing limited key runs the last time I looked, but I'll check after this episode and I'll put the link down below either way so you can either wishlist it or keep an eye on it for the future. Hi to everybody, and I'll see you later.